Hi everyone, thanks for checking out another InfoSec Hub video. The big question we're going to have to answer today is, are we going to keep sticking with WhatsApp or are we going to ditch it for another message app? Well, WhatsApp announced that they will share their data with the mother company Facebook somewhere in February. For European users, this shouldn't be a big issue, but as you know, Facebook is built on user data, and I'm sure they will find a way to get more information about users, and that way they are more profitable and more interesting towards commercial parties. With that being said, WhatsApp is a very nice app, and I also use it for a number of years. But I recently switched to Signal. So let's do a comparison. Before we do that, a lot of people were triggered by Elon Musk saying use Signal. Let's go into depth why he said that. I found a very nice website, by the way, to do a little bit of research. That's B-Bomb. It really goes into security, and it shows you the difference between the various applications. And here it also says WhatsApp, what it got going for it is end-to-end encryption. That's very nice. So all the photos and everything else is end-to-end encrypted. But guess what? Signal has the same thing. You're all familiar with WhatsApp, so I don't really need to go into details what WhatsApp is and who it belongs to, because Facebook is the owner of WhatsApp. Facebook, again, as I just said, it's like a social media network, and they build up profile on their users. So what are the alternatives? Let's start with Telegram. I'll say it in a Dutch way, but Telegram or Telegram. This is basically also a WhatsApp, but then it's made by some people that also have a big social network in Russia, and it's also a pretty neat messenger. Was built in 2013. You can do messages. You can leave audio messages. You can do video calls, video messages. Encryption. They have their own made cryptographic protocol. It's called MT-Proto. In some countries, it's forbidden to use Telegram, and Telegram is used by terrorists. That's why they say, and that's what one of the reasons is, to block this service, apparently. But Telegram Messenger can be downloaded for Android, for iOS. Basically, what it comes down to, the best messenger service with security in mind is still Signal. Signal really has also, it says here, let's scroll down. This is Telegram. Signal. Here, Signal is far the best when it comes to security. Be it on the back end or the user interface of this service. Why is that? It encrypts all the messages and encrypts metadata too. And on the other side, it's open source. So everybody can contribute to it, and everybody can check out the source code of this nice messenger app. So that makes it very open. You can see what kind of code is being written and what they do. Furthermore, it runs on donations. So it doesn't need the data of the user to pay for all the costs, because they cannot build up user profiles and then sell it to advertising networks or advertisers. No, they run on donations. Kind of the same as Wikipedia does. So again, when it comes to security, this is a good one. Here it goes in a little bit about why and what it encrypts. Protects user data, which is a big plus for me. And what's very neat, and of course you have the same with WhatsApp, you can download for, of course, your mobile phone, but also for desktop. Well, I'm on a Linux machine right now, and here is Signal, and it works fantastic. It even works fantastic if, let's say, if your parents or your girlfriend or whatever, or your boyfriend has Signal on their computer, and you can do conference calls with it. And if you both are on a VPN, it uses the VPN as a method of connecting to the other party. So you have much more stable connection, which is great. That's exactly what you want when you're talking or having a video call. So great stuff. I use Signal. I also installed it on my Android phone, and I'm happy. But as of lately, there are some outages, and that's just because it's getting more and more popular, and they can't keep up with the server capacity. So if you really want to know more in depth why and which service you should go for, you're watching the security channel, so I did research which is the most secure app when it comes to end-to-end encryption and to protect the user data. It is basically Signal. Telegram is also not bad, but if I have to pick a winner, then I really would go for Signal. Just try it out and ditch WhatsApp if you are concerned about user data and your privacy. Even if you're not part of Facebook, you don't have a Facebook page, they will still build up a user profile based on your IP, the fingerprint of your browser. There are so many ways to identify you as a user. If you go to various other websites that has Facebook plugins, they recognize your browser profile, your fingerprint basically of your machine, and they will still build up a profile. So if you can break that chain a little bit, it's already bad enough that it happens on the internet, but make sure that your mobile phone, which is even easier tool to keep track of you, just ditch WhatsApp. Just ditch WhatsApp and donate maybe €5, €5 to Signal. If everybody does that, I'm sure they can keep afloat, and it will be a great replacement for WhatsApp. Of course, it's not as refined as WhatsApp, but it's doing a good job. I'm using it now for 2 weeks, and I see more and more people switching to Signal. So the more people switch, the better alternative it will become. So that's basically it. Most of the information I found on this website. Go check it out in much more detail if you want. But if it's up to me, I will really switch to Signal. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in the next video.